Hey everybody, this is Daniel Powley, and the reason why I'm making this video for you guys today is because, just like a lot of people, um, I struggle financially most of my life, and we're all trying to figure out ways to come up with some extra money, and it's pretty hard that we can't to do it with any kind of job that we have today, like. Um, I'm actually living in a small town right now, and even over, in the last year or so, I've been doing a lot of, subcontracting and stuff like that for myself. And on average, making 25, 30 bucks an hour. And like when you figure it out, you can work your butt off. I can work my butt off, 40 hours, 50 hours a week, and maybe top out at making $70,000 a year. And it's just living paycheck month to month, paycheck to paycheck, and most of us are. So we look to alternate ways to, get a little extra money in the bank or in our pockets or however you want to look at it. And, whether we're looking to, maybe win at a lottery, which the odds are very unlikely. Another way a lot of people turn is to casinos and gambling and stuff like that, which, if you're struggling financially, it's, there's only so much you can do. But one thing I have figured out for myself, and it's taken me a while to figure it out, and where it started was a couple of years ago. A younger fellow that I was working with just threw out this little hint for me when it comes to playing, blackjack or roulette or anything like that. There's a thing called chasing your bets that I never knew about before this. So, what ended up happening is I started following up on this and trying to figure out what, because even with chasing my bets, I tried it with blackjack and roulette at first, and I kept losing, and so I kept digging and kept trying to figure out what I was missing, and finally. I have figured it out, and it's very efficient. The only thing is, I'm going to be as transparent with everybody as possible here, is like you can't, even with this strategy, you can't start off small. It is fairly small investment to start out with, but for most people, they would not consider it a small investment to start out with. In order to make this as efficient as possible, like with this game that I'm playing right now, it's just a play money game. I haven't actually done the real money game yet because I haven't been able to afford it myself, but I'm trying to help as many people out there as I possibly can. That's why I'm doing this. I figured out the strategy, and I'm trying to figure out other ways to get some money up so I can actually put this strategy into effect with real money. As soon as I have, I'm in a fairly comfortable financial situation, this is what I'm going to be doing. And I'm not too far off it now that I know what I have to do. But the key elements here are, you got to be able to play one-on-one with the dealer. And there is so far one online casino that I have found where you can play real money one-on-one with the dealer. So that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as I can afford to invest a $1,500 or $2,000, because there's still always a chance at that level where you could lose it. But the whole idea behind this is most of the time when you're playing blackjack, you can expect to lose 7 or 8 hands in a row. And like, I'm just with such a small bankroll, my ratio is your minimum bets are 0.1% of what you're actually starting out with. So if I'm starting out with about $1,000, my starting bets are going to be $1, and then I'm going to build up from there. So like when I'm chasing my bets, I go $1. If I lose a hand, $2. If I lose a hand, $4. Then I lose a hand, $8. If I lose a hand, $16. Lose a hand, that's 32. Lose a hand, that's 64. Lose a hand, that's 128. So you see how fast this can accumulate. So in 8 hands, I can be up to losing $256. So, well, actually, if you add all those up, you're losing out on, what is it, like $300 or $400. So, but you can, like with $1,000 bankroll, you can lose that pretty quick. So that's the whole idea behind this. Your odds are so not in your favor if you're playing with, 1 or 2 or 3 other people at the blackjack table. You got to be playing one-on-one with the dealer. That's the only way this is going to work. These are the details you need to know to maximize your chances of winning at blackjack. And literally, once you get to a certain point in black with your bankroll, where you're up to like $15,000, $20,000, at that point you can even, instead of just starting off with $1 bets, you might start off with $2 bets or $5 bets. But you always got to keep in mind that at least account for a losing streak of 10 hands in a row, so you don't lose your complete bankroll. And you got to kind of go from there. So anyways, I'm just going to jump into this. I hope this video was helpful for everybody out there, and I hope you get the strategy. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below the video, and I will do my best to help any way that I possibly can. But the main thing here is to, most of us are struggling. I've been struggling all my life too, right? And if I can put out a way there that can help people make more money for themselves so they can be more comfortable with life and do more things with their life instead of just grinding away, at a job and not getting anywhere year after year after year, well, here's a possible solution. So here we go. Anyways, I got this hand up here. I've already built my bankroll up from 1,000 to 1,024, which isn't much, and the initial momentum getting that going, it takes some time. So anyways, I'm going to play through some hands and walk you through, different my different ideas of how to act on each set of hands as they come up. So I've got a 10 here on an 8. That's a pretty good number for the dealer. But I've got a 10, so of course I'm going to hit on that. So 13, I'll try it. I lost. It's only $1. So anyway, so I just double my bet here to $2. No, we lost that one too. So now we go up to $4. And there we go. We got a blackjack. So hey, that's good. It's nice when you get up. Sometimes it's really beneficial, actually, when you get up to losing 5 or 6 hands in a row. So you're up to, you're betting like $50 or $100, and then all of a sudden you hit a blackjack there. Then, boom, you got a good jump in your bankroll. But now we just start over. $1 bet. No thanks. So we got a 12 on a 2. So we'll stand there. See what happens. Just got 18, so we lost that. That's not a big deal. And let's see if we win on this one. Stand. We lost it. And this is another thing I like to do. It sort of cuts down on how many losses I can take in a row, but just going from instead of going from losing, betting $2 to $4 for this one, I just hit $5. It's a $1 extra, and if I win, then I win a little bit more back. So it's just one of those little, it's kind of like a shortcut. It can be tricky. You gotta be very careful. Trust your instincts and stuff like that, and go with it. There we go. So we got a little bit more back. So we start off with $1 again, and here, I'll give it a split. See what happens. Oh, nice. So we'll stand on both of those. See what happens. Well, I lost one, didn't lose the other one, so we'll double up our bet there. And now we're coming up to where an ace has showed up for the dealer most of the time, and this is again an instinctual thing, but there's no point in buying insurance. Most of the time you're going to end up losing it, so I don't bother. There, he didn't have 21 anyway, so let's see what happens. That's okay. So I'll just deal again. That's a bust card, so I'm actually going to double up on this 10. See what happens. Oh, nice. So it helps jump my bankroll up that little bit more. Start over. Oh, lost that one. Not a big deal. Double up on that. 20 on a 9. We'll just stand on that. We won. So we'll start over at 1. 20 on a 5. I'm going to split that. Oh, nice. Yeah, we won on both of those. So that's good. Now we're up to 1,036 already. 9 on an 8. We'll hit on that. Definitely hit on that. Yes. Okay. Wish we could double up on that, but that's just the way it goes. You can only double up on your after your first set of cards. 16. Okay, we won on that one, so we'll just bet $1 again. Stand. Lost it. So we'll go. I'll go up to 5. Why not? Let's see what happens. There we go. Got a little bit extra out of that one. 1. So we'll double up on that. Nope, we lost it. So we're at a $2 bet. Now we got to go to $4 or $5. We'll double up on that. And we won. Yes, so we got a little bit extra there. Woohoo! So 15. Yeah. Okay. Now, eventually I'll get into the point where, you know, I might lose 5 or 6 of the hands in a row, and I really want you guys to see when I get up to that point what it's like, because it does happen once in a while where you get 5 or 6 losses in a row, so you're up to like a $50 or $100 or so bet, and then all of a sudden you hit a blackjack, and it's like, that's, you know, it doesn't happen often, but it's nice when it does. So we'll stand on that. Yeah, I would have busted on it anyways with that 10 coming up. So we'll go 5. We'll double up on that. Oh, we lost that. So, so we're up to a $20 bet now. There we go. Okay, so we lost 3 or 4 hands in a row there. We're up to 1,060 now. So 12. We'll hit on that. Yep, there you go. Oh, they still won. Dealer still won. Anyways, we'll double up on that. 15. No, we lost on that. So, well, we'll go up to 5 again. Oh, see, there we go. See, now if I'm like 5 or 6 the hands lost into that, then like I said, you know, up to 50. Oh, that's a good payout then, because then, you know, $100 you get $250 back. So 16. There we go. Okay, so clear that $1. You know, it's just a matter of how much you really want to win. Stand. Yep, we got that one. So I'll start off as a $2 bet this time. You know, you just kind of go on your instincts. So instead of doubling up to 4, I'll just go up to 5. 18. Try that again. We're on a soft 15, so we'll hit on that definitely. Probably gonna lose. Yep. Now we got to bet $10. 19 on a 4. Yeah, we won that one, so we're up even more. Up to 1,069 now. This can add up fast, but you know, you just got to be really careful once you get down the road, and you know, you could easily lose, like, if you lose 10, I don't know, you'll see. Hopefully it doesn't happen to us. That's all I got to say. But, you know, that's why I say it really increases your odds when you start off, if you can start off with like investing $1,500, $2,000, or even $5,000. $5,000, you know, you could do minimum $2 bets, you know, and you know, you can just write this out on a piece of paper and, you know, keep going it over and over and over in your mind so you know exactly. But like I said, on, you know, the basic ratio to play with, starting off with your minimum bets, is 0.1% of what you have in your bankroll. I'll stand on that one. So $2. We'll split on that one. Yeah, that doesn't look good, but we'll try it. Well, yeah, we broke even anyways. so that's not bad. I'll throw an extra couple of dollars in there. I'll hit on that. There we go. There we go. That paid off. Okay. Soft 16. We'll hit on that. 17. There we go. Oh, I got it. Not a big deal. We're only at $1 so far. Whoops. Take one of those back. We're at 10. We'll hit for sure. 20. Break even. Another deal here. Stand. Yeah, we'll stand on that one. Probably gonna lose. Yep. So we're up to $5 now. Stand. A lot of times you don't even have to hit. It's just a numbers game. You know, pretty much. What was I at anyways there? I lost my count. That can happen very easily too. You gotta pay really close attention. So I'll just go $4. 20, stand. Okay, 14, stand. So, okay, and sometimes from $4 I'll just go up to $10. You know, as long as you're double, if you're double plus. I'm just doing it as a bit of a shortcut, so I don't have to hit the, the $1 or the $5 buttons as much. And sometimes, most of the time, I end up with a little bit extra coming back to me. So we'll hit on that one. Deal. So we'll clear that. Back to there. 17, 20. We lost that one. Go up to 2, 14, we'll stand, lost that one. We'll go up to 5, deal, new, hit. Nope. Nope, we should have. But, either way, $10. We'll stand on that one. Yeah, we would have lost. So $20 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 13. Yeah, lost again. So up to 40. 1, 2, 3, that's 40. Deal. 15. There we go. Got all our money back and then some. So what was that? I lost like 6 hands in a row there. But that's as far as it went. That happens actually quite often. That's why we start off with such a small bet. Now this is a bust card, so I'm just going to stand on that. But we lost anyways. So $2 there. Soft 17. Yep, we'll stand on that. We lost. Not a big deal. We'll go up to 5. 12. We'll hit on that. Nope. Either way, I would have lost. 10. Oh, lost on a blackjack, so we'll go up to 20. 2, 3, 4. Stand. Yeah, there we go. We won our money back plus some. So we're up to 1,073 now. So yeah, it does take a while. You gotta be patient. It's just, any kind of gambling, right? You gotta be patient. At least this way, from what I can figure out in my own mind, whether it's, playing roulette, playing poker, playing the lottery, especially the bigger lotteries, this is the best chance that I've ever come across to actually win a decent amount of money. And do it, you don't, $1,500, $2,000, is that a really big investment when you've got such a good chance at building that up to, because I have another app on my phone, on my phone. I'm not actually using my phone because my phone's out of commission at the moment. But I have an app on my phone. I'm going to be putting that video up very soon on this channel. When I first discovered this strategy, it was with a different blackjack app, but I've been testing out different blackjack apps just to make sure the strategy works. And the first one that I really got it working on, I played it for probably about 6 or 8 months straight and built it up to over $9 million in play money. So it's just a strategy. Like I say, I haven't actually put it to real use yet with my own real money because I haven't had enough to invest the $1,500, $2,000, or $5,000. I wish I had, and that's what I'm trying to work up to. But I'm just saying, this is probably the best way for you to do it first too. is try with these different blackjack apps on your smartphone and try several different apps just so you're confident that it'll work for you. Like, I'm confident now. If I had enough to invest, $1,500, $2,000, I'd be doing it right now. I would have done it already. So I'm just trying to help out whoever I can here, make more money. We're all struggling with money, and we all want to do better things with our lives. So 13, and I've tried to make money so many different ways online, and so many. You got to have a good amount to invest, no matter what you do. But to me, this is just the most straightforward way of generating any kind of extra income. This is as straightforward as it gets. Because if you try affiliate marketing, that gets pretty complicated, and it needs a lot of investment, a lot of time, money. Same with I've tried drop shipping and stuff like that. Same thing. There are a lot of details to it. A lot of different people to learn from. Even with this, like, I've seen so many different people, with different especially with different blackjack strategies, trying to explain to people how to count cards and do this and that and stuff like that. But if you can get these few key little details down pat, you have a much better chance. Oh, pushed on a blackjack. So anyways, I'm just going to throw an extra buck in there, see what happens. Stand on a 6. Oh, we lost. Not a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13. We'll stand on that. Nope, we lost. So I'm going to go up to $10 this time. 17. Stand on that. Nope, pushed. Saw 15. We'll hit on that. 13. Yeah, I figured I'd probably lose, so I should have given that one to the dealer. But anyways, I'm up to $20 now. So 18. There, we won. We got a little bit more. $1. Yeah, 16. Yeah, lost. Not a big deal. So, it's a game of patience. You definitely got to be very dedicated to this in order to win at it. And you got to understand, the basic first steps. Going one-on-one with the dealer. And like I said, I've only found one casino so far where you can actually go play with real money one-on-one with the dealer. But I'm sure if you look hard enough, you'll find more. There's got to be more out there. Oof. There we go. Okay, we won that. Anyways, I'll just bet the $2. Whatever. There, we won that one too. Up to 1,078. Deal. But I have done this a few times, even with this specific app, where I can play start off with $1,000 of play money, and in a month's time I can be up to like $80,000. It can happen that fast. So if it can happen that fast here on whatever app you play on, playing one-on-one with the dealer, real money, play money, doesn't matter. You just got to make that good initial investment, and I got to understand these few key details. And as long as you always are prepared to win up, lose, those 10-hand losing streaks, then you've got it covered. So, lost that one, so 17. Got that one. Okay. I'll start off with 2. 11, double. There we go. Yeah, and you just kind of, like I said, just trust your instincts. Go with it. It's just a numbers game. So, yeah. I won $1 there, so I'll just start off with $2 now. 13 on a 2. We'll hit. There we go. Oh, didn't quite get it, but that's okay. So we'll go up to 5. 10 on an 8. We'll just hit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 20 on an 8. We'll just stand. Okay, we got that plus a little bit extra, so we're up to 1,087. Of course, you always double on an 11. Yes. There we go. Deal. We lost that one. So now up to $2. 12. We'll hit on that. Ah, we didn't lose. Oh, there we go. Yeehaw. Ooh. Start back at 1. Soft 13. We'll hit on that. Soft 16. We'll hit on that. Yeah, 15 will stay there. We lost. Not a big deal. Where are we at here? Okay, so we're back at 1. Deal. 16. Okay, so we'll stand there. No, we lost. So back, we're up to 2. 19, yeah, probably lose, probably win that one. Yes, we did. I'll start off at $2. Why not? Stand. There we go. Got a couple extra dollars there. 17. Yeah, we won that one. Yeah, you can see, there's quite often where, we'll win. You as a player will win like 5 or 6 cents in a row. It's really nice, but that's not what builds up your bankroll. Well, it helps build up your bankroll really fast, but the main thing is sticking to the strategy and just consistently, slowly building it. And once you get to a certain point, like I said, as long as you stay at that 0.1% of your bankroll for your minimum bet, you can just keep going and keep going and keep going. That's how I built that one game up that I will be showing you soon to over $9 million. Yeah, just felt like doing something different, so we'll stand. Oh, I'll hit there. Nope. Oh, that was a bad move. So anyways, let's go up to 10. No. Hit on 5. No. Oops. Lost that 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 20. We'll hit. Ah, bummer. So we'll go up to 40 now. Okay, I'll stand there. Yep. 45, so we're up to a $90 bet. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 15. Oh. So what are we up to? $180 bet. 15. So we're up to a $360 bet. Let's see what happens. Ooh. So see, now there's a good example. We lost our whole bankroll. So we'll just go all in here. Here we go. Deal. $770 back. So, what do we do here? I'll go $100. See, if I would have gone again on that 770, wow, I would have been up a lot. So, what to do here? Yes, $200. Taking a big chance here. We'll go $500. You can't even double up on that. Oh, ha! And won it anyways. So there. It gets iffy. So I'm up to 1170. What was I up to before? I don't even remember. I'll have to go back and check my recording here and see where that whole thing kind of tilted off on me. But anyways, 5. So stand. But yeah, see, that's the thing too. It's hard not to get impatient. So, oops, something came on there. Anyways, I'm just gonna check out for now. My screen mirroring seemed to kick out on me, so I will continue this on at another time, and I'll continue on from this same point in my bankroll, and show you how efficient this works, and hopefully it'll help somebody out, just increase their income, their intake, their financial situation. That's all I'm here to do, is just help whoever I can with their financial situation. And to me, out of everything else that I've seen, this seems like the most efficient way to go about. So, we'll see you again soon. Okay, so I'm back, and just in case for any of you, those of you that are, not fully understanding, I hope you're getting the idea behind, what I'm trying to accomplish here. And it's just like anything else. And actually, I'm reading a Stefan Arnio book right now, and learning how to invest in real estate. But, I just, in order for any of you out there that are trying to get some, initial financial momentum going, I think, I've tried a lot of so-called like easy ways to get, some financial momentum going. But, I think this is actually probably the easiest. Like, if you could, like I said, if you can invest like, $1,500, $2,000, you're pretty much guaranteed to win with this blackjack strategy. And like I said, it's just if you stick to some basic rules, you have some patience, and just keep playing and playing and playing. And even if you start off with $1,000 bankroll and you lose it all, that shouldn't be it. The whole point to being successful is, you're going to fail sometimes, but it's how well you pick yourself up and keep going. But the main thing the main idea I'm trying to get out there is, if you have a little more patience, you can invest like that $1,500 to $2,000 or better. That just increases your odds so much more of not losing and getting past that point where you can't lose anymore. Like I said, I've got the other blackjack app on my other phone, and it took a while, a few months, to build up to like $1 million in play coins, $2 million, $3 million, and I just kept going and going and going, to the point where I was like, literally my minimum bets were $1,000 in play coin bets, and I got up to I'm up to over $9 million, and I will show you that as soon as I'll have my my phone back up and working within a week or so, and I'll retrieve that video and put it up here so you can see for yourselves. Anyways, like this is I'll just continue on from where I left off and keep playing. But like I said, it's like anything. When you're trying to do better for yourselves, you want to build that better life, you want to be able to do more things, take more vacations every year, you gotta put in the time, you gotta put in the effort. So anyways, I'm up to $1,174 here. So I've got a $1 bet. I'm at 15 here. So 15 with a 5 bus card, so I'll just stand there and okay, well, I lost, not a big deal. Now I bet $2, and I'll hit on the 6, and we'll stand there. I lost again, not a big deal. So now I can either go to a $4 bet or a $5 bet, and I choose to go to a $5 bet just to, if I do win, then I get that little bit extra back. So we'll deal there. I got an 8 up, we'll hit on that. I lost, not a big deal. Dealer had 17 anyway, so now I'll go to 10. Oops. Actually, I accidentally went to 30. I guess I hit the 25 and a 5, but I got a split here, so this might work out really good. Let's see what happens. So I got a 19. I'll stand on that one, and a soft 15, so I'll hit on that one, the 16, and an 18. Oh, that's pretty good. So, okay, well, hey, look at that. That turned out pretty good. I'm up like $60 there. So I'm up to $11.97 now. And we'll might as well start off with a $2 bet. Just for the heck of it. We'll hit on that 9, of course. So now we're at 20. There we got, a couple extra dollars there. Look at that, we're up to almost $1,200 now. So I'll go a $2 bet again, see what happens. And that's the thing. Like, if you're not quite sure, if you have any doubt of instinct in your gut, and like I said, that takes time too, to trust your own instincts and listen to them and hear what they're telling you. If you have any doubt, though, don't do it. Like, don't start off with a $2 bet. Just start off with a $1 bet. You're better off. But you'll learn as you go. So I got a 16 on, and the dealer has a 10, so I'll stand there. Yeah, we lost that one, not a big deal, but we'll double up there, so I just go up to 5. Get that little bit extra back possibly. So we'll hit on that. I lost. Okay. Yeah, dealer would have busted, but not a big deal. So we'll go up to 10. 16. Okay, now we'll go up to 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 12. Hit. Yeah, we lost on that. Well, yeah, okay, there's another bad choice. Not a big deal. So we'll go up to 40. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what happens. We'll stand on that. Okay, whoops. So now we're up to 80. Boom. So 10. We'll definitely hit on that one. Oh, look at that. Now we're up really well, right? We're up to $1,202. So I'll do $2 bet again. We'll hit on the 12. Yeah, we'll stay there. Okay, there we go. Like, this is, see? Like, really, the only way I can lose now is if I lose like 9 or 10 hands in a row or something like that. So there's still that very small possible chance. And like I say, once I get up to, having about $4,000 or $5,000 in my bankroll, the chances are so much less likely. So it's, you're playing an odds game again, but you're kind of playing it like a reverse strategy compared to even like playing any kind of lottery. Like here where I am, there's Lotto 649, there's Lotto Max, there's the provincial lottery, stuff like that. And I usually play the big Lotto Max, but the chances are like 1 in 3.5 million or something to win the big jackpot. And this is kind of reverse of that. You're taking those odds and reversing them. So it's going to take some time to build up that bankroll, especially that initial bankroll. But once you get up to like 5,000-10,000, and then you can start, as you progress, you can raise your minimum bets, and then every step of the way you build your bankroll faster and faster and faster. Because like with the one blackjack app that I was playing, where I have over $9 million in play coins, I'm making my minimum bet is like $1,000, right? And even if I lost like 10 hands in a row, it doesn't really affect my bankroll. Like a very small percentage of my bankroll. I'm not worried about it. So anyways, there's a $2 bet. We'll deal. Okay, we lost on a blackjack, not a big deal. $5. 10, of course, we're going to hit on that. So 14. Okay, oh. What are we at? 935. Okay. $10. Soft 16. Yeah, we'll hit on that. 19. Oh, bummer. We lost on that. Not a big deal. And like I said, it's really sweet. When you get into some of the bigger bets, like maybe a $40, $20 bet like this, or you know, if you even get up to an $80 bet and all of a sudden you hit a blackjack, then it's like really sweet. You build your bankroll so much faster that way. It doesn't happen a lot, but the more you play, the more it happens. So I'll start off with a $2 bet again. You know, this is just me going on my own instincts. You got to go on your own instincts and play from there. So 15 on a 4, I'll stand. Okay, dealer 1, not a big deal. Now I'll go up to 5, 10, 15, probably going to lose. Yep, not a big deal. We're only on our second loss, so 17. There we go, boom, done. So bet a $2 bet again. Yeah, let's try and split this. Why not? So let's hit on the 13. No, we bust there. We'll stand on the 20. So we broke even, right? So clear that. Now we'll go with a $5 bet, see what happens. Double up on that, of course. There we go, boom. Every once in a while. Yeah, you just kind of go with whatever's, you know, flowing in your mind. Trust your instincts. So we'll just start off with a $2 bet there. We'll hit on that 13. We bust, not a big deal. We'll go to 5. So stand on that. We lost. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh, that'll check the hearing. And so we're up to 10 now. 16. Yep, we won there. So we're up a little bit more. 12.23. Boom. 19. Okay, we tied on that one, so not a big deal. 15 on the 7. We'll stand there. Yep, we got up a couple dollars. Okay. See, like I say, it's slow at first because you're only doing $1 or $2 bets at a time. You're only moving up $1 to $2 at a time. Sometimes you have to play a few hands just to, you know, keep that $1 or $2 bets going. But like I say, once you build up your bankroll to like $10,000, $20,000, then you can start, you know, start off with your bigger minimum bets and go from there. So we won there. Do a $2 bet again. We're doing good with those. So there we go. We won again. That's 2 wins in a row. Let's see if we can get 3 wins in a row. Stand. Yep, 3 wins in a row. 13, we'll hit on that. 16, no, we lost on that one, so we'll go up to $5 with this. 13 on a 3, we'll stand. There we go. So we're up a little bit more, 12.34 now. $2 bet, double up on that, especially since we got a bus card. Boom. Wow, look at how fast this is starting to build. Oops, got $3 there, not $2. Okay, 14, stand. Okay, we lost on that one, not a big deal. We'll go to 5. Probably going to win on that one. No, we tied, and we just pushed with the dealer, so we'll deal again. Bet the same bet. I'll try hitting on that one, and that one paid off. Good, right on. So $2 bet. We're going to split on this one. Probably not going to be too successful with this, with a 16 and a 13, but we'll see what happens. There we go. Well, might be excess. Oh yeah, we broke even at least. So I'll bet with the $4. So a soft 17. We'll stand with that. There we go. We're up. We're up even more. See, we're constantly, consistently, slowly climbing, gaining that you know, that initial momentum. Oh, blackjack. Yeah, we always like those. Even if it's only on a $2 bet, we like them. Be very thankful for all your wins, no matter how small they are. They might seem minuscule right now, but in the grand scheme, overall, you're just consistently building. You're not going backwards, you're consistently going forwards. So we're on a soft 13 on a 3, so on a soft we always hit. So there we go. Okay, $2. 16 on a 4, we'll stand. There we go, we're good there, so that's 2 wins in a row. And we'll stand on that, 3 wins in a row. Stand on that. 4 wins in a row. Stand on that. 5 wins in a row. Stand on deal. We'll stand on that. Yeah. Well, we had a winning streak of 5. So we're just gonna have to take a couple extra steps to keep that momentum going. So 5, 14 on a bus card. Yep, that was a bus card. So here we go with another winning streak. Boom. Hit on that, of course. 12 on a 3. Yeah, we'll stand there. Oh well, we lost. Not a big deal. So a $5 bet. Definitely hit on that. So we tied, pushed. So we'll deal again, and we'll double on an 11, of course. We lost. Not a big deal. So we're on $10 bet now. 15 on a 7. We'll stand there. We lost. So now we're on to a $20 bet. Boom. And we lost on that. So we're on to a $40 bet now. Boom, 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 boom. And 7 will hit on that. We'll stand there. Okay, we lost on that. So now we're on to an $80 bet. This is where it's starting to get, a little tricky, but you'll see. We'll win. No worries. So an $80 bet. Now we're up to a $160 bet. 1, 2, 1, 2. 12. See, it's getting a little tricky. $320 bet. 2, 3, 4. Boom. We got it. There we go. That's what I mean. What did we lose? 7 or 8 hands in a row there, but we had enough to cover ourselves chasing our bets and get back to where we were. $1,259 and we're still building. It gets a little nerve-wracking sometimes, especially when you're playing with real money. It can get nerve-wracking. But you just got to trust the system. You got to trust the numbers. And, understand that there's always a risk there. It is possible at this point in the game to lose it all. But very unlikely. That's why I say, if you can start off with $1,500 to $2,000 initial investment, even a $5,000 initial investment, then you're golden. You're golden. If you do a $5,000 initial investment and you're just doing starting off with $1 and $2 bets, this blackjack game is your oyster. It's your golden nugget. Okay, 18. We lost that one. Not a big deal. Insurance, no. We don't want insurance. 7. Hit again, 15. Yeah, we lost on that one, so we're going up to a $10 bet. So 18. There we go. We lost another one, so we're going to a $20 bet. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7. We'll hit on that. Boom. See, this is a pretty darn good system for building up your bankroll. You just got to be able to afford that initial investment, that safe investment. You can't just start out. You can't expect this to work with just $100 or $200, unless you can find a game where you can start off with 25-cent bets. Then you can possibly make this work with as small as an investment as like maybe $400 or $500, but that's going to take a fair bit longer to get that initial investment going. If you could start off with like $1,500 to $2,000, you can at least do the $1 and $2 bets, and you'll build your bankroll that much quicker. It's still going to take time. Nothing good happens overnight. So $2. Yeah, we got a bus card up there, so we'll split that. Oh, look at that. Wow, that was a good... that paid off really well. So, $2. I wish that would have happened on some bigger bet, but it didn't, so you just got to roll with it. So we'll hit on that one. We bust. Okay, not a big deal. We'll go up to a $5 bet and recover, chase our bets, recover what we bet, and keep slowly but consistently building that bankroll up. So saw 17, we're good there. Yep. Oh, excuse me. It does happen. Anyways, where were we at? Sorry, that was kind of distracting. But anyway, I'll just go with a $5 bet there. Stand. Yeah, we lost that. $10. Stand. Lost that. $20. Oh, yeah. Let's split on that. Ooh, that may not have been a good thing. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Stand on that. Oh, wow. Look at that. That paid off really well. Holy smokes. That was awesome. Gotta take some chances sometimes. 12 on a 7. We'll hit on that. No deal. No good. Oh well. Up to $5. No, we won't do insurance. Stand. Lost on that. Now we're 10. 17 on an 8. Yeah, we lost on that. Not a big deal. That's 3 losses in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9. We'll definitely hit on that. 18. Lost on that. So we'll go up to 40. 1, 2, 3. 20. Boom. Yeah, we got that back. We're doing good. We're up to like almost $1,300 now. 19. There's another win. So 2 wins in a row. 17. Pushed. Tied with a dealer. 17 again. Yeah, 3 wins in a row. 10. Let's double up on that. There we go. Boom. See? It's all these, you got to be watching every step of the way. And as you become more experienced, of course, you're going to be able to pick up on these little things where you can double up on your bets and win. It's always a risk, but, the more experienced you are, the better calculated risk that it is. So 19 on a 9. Yeah, we've tied with the dealer there, so we might use this one. Yep. So we'll go up to a $5 bet here. Deal. I'll just hit on that one. 17. There we go. That was C. Good instinctual. I didn't actually double up on that one. I could have lost a little bit more. So, anyways, we'll go up to 10. So, how about doubling up on that one? Boom. There we go. That was a good call. See, it's just experience and intuition and that gut instinct. So I'll start off with a $2 bet again, and we'll hit on that one. Okay, there we go. 1 is a win. Stand. There's another win. And 2. Oh. Up to 5 here. Deal. 18. Oh, lost that one, so we're up to a $10 bet. Don't buy insurance. Stand on that one. There we go. Boom. Good to go. So we've only had one so far where we've been on a 6 or 7 hand losing streak where I had to get up to like a $320 bet, but it paid off. But every once in a while there's that set that goes up to like 10 losses in a row, and I could have lost it all, but I didn't. So there's always a risk involved. Gotta always take that into account. So 16 on a 2. Okay, that's a win. Boom. 12. Nope. That's a bad hit, so not a big deal though. We know that happens. We'll double up on the 11. Nope, still didn't. We're not successful on that one. 20. 18. There we go. We're successful in that one. Look at that. We're up to like $1,338 now. Wow. Doing good. It's actually building fast. So, nope. Lost out on that one. A lot of times when I hit on like a 12 or a 13, it's because I'm in the lower betting range. Like it's within that first, $2 or $5 or $10. But if I'm up at like, definitely if I'm up at like, you know, $50, $100, $200 bets, I'm not gonna hit on a 12 or a 13. So where were we at? I lost track. Anyways, yeah. So I'm even setting a bit of a bad example right now. Just talking as the thoughts come into my head, and I do lose track every once in a while. So you're actually really a lot better off just to find a very quiet, very secluded spot where there are no distractions, where you pay attention to every bet that you're making, because you don't want to get up to like a $50 or $100 bet and then lose track of where you are, and all of a sudden it sets you back $100 just because you got distracted or you lost your train of thought. So you got to be very focused. Right now, it's especially with play money, it's not as big of a deal, but when you get into real money, you want to be in a completely isolated, secluded, the quietest spot you can possibly find whenever you're playing, especially with real money, because you don't want to lose track of those bets. Anyways, I'll go with just I can't remember where it was, $10 bet maybe. So there we go. Boom. Oh, we tied with. Okay, lost that one. 21. So we're up to a $20 bet now. 16. There we go. We lost. So that was a good. That worked out well for us. But you never know. If you lose, especially if you're playing with real money, and you lose track of where you are, like I said, you could lose out on $40, $50, $100 really easy. So no distractions, nothing to steer your train of thought in any other direction other than what you're doing right here. So this is what I'm playing on. You're just seeing my phone screen right here in this recording. So anyways, start out with a $2 bet again. And I'll go for a split. Why not? Ooh, that was a good. I think that might have paid off well. There we go. So we'll clear that, and we're up to $13.50. So like literally, what did I start off with? I'm at this is the second half of this video that I'm making. The first half is about half an hour long. The second half is about half an hour long. The second half I started off. I think I was at $1,147. Now I'm up to. So in half an hour, I'm up $200 in half an hour. Like, how much better does it get than that? And if you're doing this with real money, wow, like $200 in half an hour. And this is just building the initial momentum. Like, really take that into consideration at how lucrative this is. It's just, as all the, gambling and betting commercials always say, know your limits, play within it. Bet smart. Bet efficiently. Play the game efficiently. Know exactly what you're doing. Every single detail matters. And like I say, it took me a long time to figure this out. But once you get this down pat, and I hope what I've shown you really helps, you're as close to being guaranteed not to lose as you can be with anything. And that's the whole point here. You pay attention to these finite or infinite details, these very minuscule details that mean the world. And this can set you up for that ultimate life that you've always dreamed of. And that's the whole goal behind this. So anyways, I'm going to stand on the soft 18. There we go, we won that. So, but yeah, like literally, I think I'm up $200 in like half an hour. Oops, what happened there? Let's see, so stand. Yeah, I think, I don't know what happened there, but it's not really actually recording my screen anymore. So I'm going to cut it off here, and I will continue to add videos as I'm playing through this game. I want everyone, as many people as possible, to see my progression throughout this entire. I'm going to make a series out of this, and literally add, another 20-minute to half an hour clip at least every other day. So you can see me right from beginning, right from like just barely over $1,000, because this particular app starts you off at $1,000 play money, and just so you can see me build up right from the very beginning. That's the whole point here. So you see that it works. You see, have a complete understanding of what you need to do in order to build that, build up that wealth for yourself, get that extra income, so you and your family, or you just by yourself, it doesn't matter, but just in order to be able to have an extra option open for you to just have, like a financial freedom, to be able to do more stuff with your life, go on more trips, be financially comfortable, be financially free, be able to, have that that confidence that comes with, no matter what kind of complications come up with that happen in your life, you have the financial stability to cover them. So anyways, that's it for now. Just, if you want, keep following me. I much appreciate it. I want to help you as much as you can, and the more I can show you as I play through each and every hand, give you little tidbits and of information, little gold nuggets all the way through, the more it'll help you, and I hope it does. So I'm just going to say goodnight for now, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.